thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You know, I was
Never
looking at
gets old.
Never gets old. Thank you.
I've only done this once. It was you.
I know. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
It was.
You are in 5 movies this year, I think, and I was thinking about it. You must now. You're reaching this saturation level where you must people are recognizing you now. I bet on a pretty
think
consistent.
so, maybe, right? But they're not.
No?
No.
They're not?
No, which is actually kind of a blessing, really, because I'm able to, like, you know, work, thank God, and live a pretty anonymous life.
Right.
But I mean, well, I did do this show. I did this independent film in Minnesota, and I was at
Yeah.
and I was at an I was at an Applebee's. This is actually the worst way to get recognized. And this woman came up and she was so nervous, and she said, "Oh my God, you're in that movie Failure to Launch?" I said, yeah. She said, "Oh, with Matthew McConaughey?" I said, yeah. She said, "Well, can I get your autograph?" I said, absolutely.
Sure.
Do you have a pen? Great, what's your name? Wrote it down, I handed it to her, and she said, "Oh, no, can you write Matthew?" And I was like,
What?
Wait. I was like, "Oh, but I'm not Matthew." She goes, "Oh, I know, but you were next to him, that's okay." And I was like, oh. So it was like, just the fact that I was sitting next to him in the movie.
Means you can now sign his name. That's
his name.
terrible.
And I was like, okay. And I did it. And I felt awful.
Oh, you did it?
I did.
Oh, that's dirty.
I know. It was
That's
awful.
really dirty.
I'm sorry. Should I leave?
I've signed Carrot Top many times. Now, you're having all the success now, but starting out, it's tough. It's really tough to start out as an actor.
It is.
How rough was it for you? I mean, tell us about the very beginning when you weren't getting jobs.
Because, you know, I lived in like a bubble, really, because I was in New York and I was in grad school, and I had landed an agent, which no one in my school had done, so I thought I was like living large. But I guess apparently legally, any big movie has to put out a breakdown of all the characters that they're going to audition. But it doesn't mean anything. I mean, they're still going to get the big guys. So I would like be sitting in the morning and I'd have like auditions. And it was like, oh, great, the lead in Pearl Harbor. I was like, awesome. Oh, Mel Gibson's son in The Patriot.
So you just thought, I'll just walk in and get these?
Yeah, I'm going to go to dance class in the morning, and then I'll just, you know, throw myself on tape for, you know, for Pearl Harbor. And I couldn't even get into an audition. There was no one audition for. So I bought a camera, and it's pretty sad. And I didn't even have anybody to read with, really.
Right.
And so I bought a little tape recorder, and I would tape the lines that the people were supposed to say to me.
Right.
I'd leave space for what I thought, how long I would take, and then so I'd do the whole scene, and I'd press record and press play, and then I'd do the scene. I remember there was a scene in Pearl Harbor. The audition scene was when Ben Affleck's character, he got it, the role.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Because you would have nailed it.
My tape was great.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he's, when he meets Kate Beckinsale for the first time, he's just, oh my God, this nurse, he's in love with her. And she gives him a shot, and he's scared of needles, and he doesn't want to show her how scared he is, and he faints.
Right.
So I thought, oh, I'm going to Kubrick the hell out of this. You know, so I attached a rope to the camera. And I was like, I'll do the thing, and then I'll fall, and I'll pull the camera so it'll land with my face, and you get a great reaction shot. So I'm like sitting in my apartment thinking that I'm going to be in Pearl Harbor, you know, falling on my floor with the camera.
Tug!
Yeah.
Wham!
Nailed it!
Nailed it. Didn't happen, did it?
No.
But I understand you got to meet Robert De Niro recently. So things are really...
I still put myself on tape. I still do. There was this movie to play his son, and he's one of my heroes. And I said, yeah, I'd really love to play De Niro's son. And they were like, no. I said, well, can I audition? Nope. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put myself on tape. So my mother...
It's worked before?
Yeah, exactly. Can you guys see my Pearl Harbor tape?
So how did De Niro meeting come down?
Yeah, so I put myself on tape to play his son, and my mother happened to be in town. It was a 5'2" Italian woman from Philadelphia who was backstage, and I was like, Mom, you got to be my father. And she goes, but you mean like De Niro? I said, yeah. And she was like, oh my God, she was so nervous. And the scene, like, so when you see the scene, you hear this woman, she's like, hey, you know, you shouldn't do that, you know.
She's kind of trying to do a De Niro.
Well, she's from Philly, and her accent comes out sometimes.
But a woman from Philadelphia playing Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Gotcha.
But the other thing was, the minute right before we went, we were all set up the lighting, and I was like, okay, Mom, go. You know, press record. All right, go. It took a half hour just to get me in frame, and I'm like, all right, go. She was like. I said, what do you mean? I can't. She goes, what if De Niro hears me?
Right.
He's gonna hear me doing De Niro.
That's great.
And then actually what happened was he actually wound up seeing the tape. And then he asked me to come see him in his hotel, and it was so sweet. It was surreal. And I remember he was like, and I'm sitting there in his hotel room, he's like, I just want to let you know, I saw it, I see you, I see it. I saw it. I was like, okay. He's like, I don't know if you're gonna get it, but I see it, I saw it.
Right.
I saw you. He just kept saying that.
Any comments about your mom?
And then he's like, let me ask you, who was playing me? And I said, oh, actually, that was my mother was in town. He went, I could tell there was a relationship there.
It's an instinctual man. Well, we have a clip here from Yes Man. This is the new movie you did with Jim Carrey. Anything we need to know for this?
It's a great movie, I gotta say. I saw it last week, and it's really, it's pretty awesome. You guys should see it.
How about that? I like that.
No, but it's true. It's nice that you really like the movie.
People love this movie. Let's roll the clip.
She's spontaneous. She's ballsy. She has no clue what she's doing, and she doesn't care. She's the complete opposite of me.
Carl, could you please pass the Cholula?
Sure, Farinoush. How did you two meet again? Persian wife finder. It's pretty cool. You should check it out.
I'm engaged.
Oh, yeah.
Should you be talking about Allison in front of Farinoush?
It's okay, man. We just met. She knows it's not exclusive. Besides, she's totally not my type.
I can hear you.
Oh, sorry, Farinoush. Anyway, I never would have met Allison if I hadn't said yes to the homeless guy.
You also wouldn't be on a blind date with a strange Iranian woman. No offense, Farinoush.
None taken.
It is a good movie. Yes Man opens on December 19th.
Yeah.
Really good job. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very
Thank
cool.
you.
Bradley Cooper, everybody. We're right back. 9-year-old dating expert Alec Ravens. Stick around.